Hey folks, Crafty Fireman here. We've got Eley Bullseye Pistol X. Hadn't seen it before, picked it up. We're going to run it through the 1022, CZ457, and the Taurus TX22 Competition. Going to see if this is special. Let's see what it's about. Is it Reebok's Eley Club? Or does it lean towards the Matcher 10X? How does it compare to Lapua Pistol King, SK Pistol Match, or CCI's Pistol Match? We know CCI's Pistol Match is, well, let's just say they're screwing you. 50 yards downrange to the 1022. Let's do this. Here we go. Oh, wow. She way low. All right, coming a little north there. There's about a 1 grain variation from top to bottom in the Eley Bullseye.
0.69. Is Eley Bullseye Pistol X the precision match ammo that is touted to be? Let's find out. 0.69. A half inch at 0.96 MOA. 0.96 inch group. 0.75 inches. 0.73. 1.09 inches. 1.45.
Go down, look at the not so lovely totals. Whew.
For an overall average of 0.86 or 1.64 MOA.
Hey everyone, Crafty Fireman here. Got this Eley Bullseye Pistol X. So, putting this in the same ballpark as Lapua's Pistol King, SK Pistol Match, CCI's Pistol Match, although we know it's not. That's the standard velocity in a plastic box. We're going to test this out today. Why don't you stick around, see if this is a real deal, repackaged Eley, or if it is performance driven. What do you think? Have you shot this yet? We're going to run it through the CZ457, the 1022, and then looking at it through the TX22 Competition. What's this made of? Is it real or just hype? Is it any good? Let's find out. All right, first 5 are going to be Fowler's.
.52. 0.87. 0.45 inches. 0.59 inches.
Drop down to row 4. Wow.
Sorry folks, I forgot to check the battery indicator before I started shooting. .06 inches. .44 inches or 0.85 MOA. .037 inches, 0.71 MOA. .67 inches. .1 MOA or 0.52 inches. Let's look at the big picture. With a group average of 0.61 or 1.17 MOA at 50 yards.
Eley Bullseye Pistol X. There's a TX22 Competition SCR. We've got 7 rounds. Okay, here we go. All right, that's 7 rounds, and we'll see you at the garage. Looking at the Eley Bullseye Pistol X, and the numbers stack up like this. Through the 1022,
we had a high of 1060, a low of 981, an average of 1020, an extreme spread of 79 with an SD of 22. In all, 11% over the advertised, which we would expect as this is rated for pistols.
Numbers are a little bit tighter and better with the CZ457, with a high of 1133, a low of 1055, an average of 1101, an extreme spread of 78, and a standard deviation of 16.
As you can see, the CZ was approximately 20% above average, or where we would expect for standard velocity rounds.
The Eley Bullseye Pistol X through the TX22 had a high of 956, a low of 863, an average of 890, extreme spread of 93, with a standard deviation of 31. Interestingly, this is rated at 880 to 959 on Eley's website. Why is there a range? Or is that based on barrel length? Either way, it fell in the advertised.
We pulled apart a few rounds of Bullseye Pistol X, and here's what we found. This 40 grain lead round nose bullet had surprising consistency with only 10,000ths of an inch rim thickness variation. There was an 800th of a grain variation in 3 that we sampled, with a low of 50.68 and a high of 50.67. The 40 grain lead round nose bullet in our test group showed high consistency with only 600ths of a grain variation. Eley uses a duplex type powder with a mix of small chunks and even round balls. It was surprisingly consistent across the board at 1.25, despite the chunks of bright green priming compound that came out with the powder. The case weight only had an 800th of a grain variation, which was seen in the combined weight between them. Overall, this ammo is highly consistent. Bullseye Pistol X performed reliably across all 3 platforms. Breakdown group showed match type tolerances, but what you didn't see was the sorting of 100 rounds for weight and rim thickness. The rim thickness was 15,000ths of an inch, but the bullet weights ran from 50.3 to 51.3, a full 1 grain spread. With near exact powder levels, the weight variation of the bullet directly related to the overall round weight, we can only assume that there is a 1/10 of a grain bullet variation. What we saw was real-world accuracy. The 1022 printed a half-inch group using 50.6 grains. The CZ457 turned in a .37 best group at 50.8 grains. The bottom line, it's good ammo, excellent for practice. You would definitely need to weight sort or lot test if you're looking for that last fraction of accuracy. Let me know your experiences with Eley Bullseye Pistol X. Is it worth it? Does it fire better in any of your platforms? Drop a comment. Let us know.
Leave a comment. Let me know what ammo you'd like to see tested next.
Do me a favor, take a moment and hit that like and subscribe.
To all stations concerned, Crafty Fireman's 10-7.